Your man Sadler Ward here in the New York state of mind, in a Cali state of being. And I'm back, man. I'm about to get busy up in here. This is the craziness that is my office. And this is another edition of Suckatash. Suckatash Goulash. It was called Kwanzaa Makes His First Million. And I was going to make $1 million live here on the gram or on the tube or whatever they call it. You know what I mean? But I can't make $1 million until I get this together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make $1 million and I can't even hold this down. So I'm on the time check. I don't even know who all these people are that call me. The funny thing about my phone is, as opposed to saying the name, when it's locked, it'll tell you who hit you up. Anyway, I got let me set my timer for 20 minutes because this is only going 20 minutes while I'm doing this. And I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I'm trying to keep y'all in the loop and keep creating content. Later on today, I'm dropping my Tiger King video, and I'm going to drop my Uncorked video. So I'll keep bringing it for y'all if I can find this timer, and we'll keep it moving. All right, so this ain't like super informative. This is just for those that really, 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 really rock with me. And if you do, then great. Let's talk a little bit while I get this thing together. And talk about goals, man. So basically, I'm a hoarder. I got a lot of stuff. I'm holding this for somebody. What I'm gonna do with that? Nothing. It's just in the way. A lot of this stuff is in the way. I thought that by getting milk crates, this would feel a lot more organized, but actually it really doesn't. This is all important music to me. Old stuff that's on CD that I never transferred over. Um, and there's no room to walk in here. And what happened was I'm gonna work and talk. That's the only way we're gonna get this done. If I can work and talk at the same time, I'll get used to it. And these shows will get better. But I had an opportunity to sell my car this morning. And even though it's worth 3 times what they offered me, right now with the virus, it's a drought. So people want money. And the tow truck guy, I had to move my car. The tow truck guy was like, yo, I'll give you X amount for your car. Talked it over with my wife. My wife is not with it. And I'm not. My wife is with it, and I'm not with it. But sometimes you got to make sacrifices. And my wife's thought pattern is like, yo, if you'll get money, dude, if you'll get money inward, she don't talk like that, I do. If you would get money inward, then why are you worried about the car? You can always get another one. You can always get it back. You know, her deal is sell it, flip it, move on, get money. And if you regret selling it, buy it again. It's that simple to her. Me, I'm like, why be bothered? Why even go through the trouble to do all that if you just gonna want it back in the long run? So that's something I gotta think about. If I give it up, it'll be a big move for me. A minute ago, I was going to give it up, and because I have 3 vehicles, one in Philadelphia, one in San Diego, and one here, and none of them is state of the art. One of them is decent. The rest of them is like buckets, but they mine. Certain cars, you know, men love cars. That's why we name them. That's why we hold on to them. That's why we spend Sunday afternoons fixing them up. But I'm not one of them men that fix it up. I just wait. These are magnets, refrigerator magnets. This is patterns that I created for my toys. And in here are dolls of my characters, Honeydew and Mary Lou. If you're familiar with the book, Honeydew and Mary Lou, I made toys and dolls, and here they are. This is Mary Lou. And these are prototypes. I have real dolls in China, but the factory needs money, like 2 G's to order them. Maybe I should do a pre-order, and if I raise a certain amount of money, I pay it off. Who knows? I don't know. When the economy comes back and I get regular job work, maybe I'll just go ahead and pay the company off. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a while to save up 2 G's or 3 G's. Sorry about that. I had to edit that out. Little crack kills, right? So, all right, let's see what else we could do to help make sense out of this room. So basically, whenever I clean this room out, I move a bunch of stuff around, end up moving it back. And that's not the business. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have any accomplished. And I kind of feel like coronavirus is my fault a little bit. Because not me individual, but in my life. Let's say this was just Truman Show and none of you existed, and it's only me in my own Truman Show. Everybody else is just watching me. All right, just imagine the world just revolves around me, because my world revolves around me. Your world revolves around you. Okay, so a lot of times I'll sit around and come up with ideas for other people. I got 3 ways for my man Bruce to make money in Philadelphia. Yo, you should do this. Yo, you should do that. Yo, you should do this. Because he owns a lot of video cameras. I have a small camera that I'm filming this with, but I'm not super knowledgeable about that kind of stuff, and he is. So I feel like, he could do all this stuff, and he can reach out to the school district and call the zoo. And the zoo needs your help, and you can make money like this, you can make money like that. See, he's used to getting 30, 40 G's a month. And the last couple months, I haven't been making anything. Like, just not even. It's just been tough, man. If it wasn't for my wife and her family, I probably would be in a bad way. No, it's no problem. No, I'm a survivor, so I wouldn't be in a bad way. But thanks to them, I'm not in a bad way. But I got to get better at earning. You know what I'm saying? When you draw and you're an artist and you're studying your craft to get better, you can actually draw all day. You could draw the day away, and nobody would miss you, and you would be content. That's why artists are poor, because an artist can sit there with a paintbrush or a pencil and just goof the day off. Just drawing for myself, not drawing for nobody else. Now, me, I have stories. So, as opposed to drawing anything, I should be drawing those stories. And I do draw those stories. I'm on a schedule today, and I'll be drawing them today. But as an artist, you just need to make sure that you are taking care of business first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Before the art. You know what I'm saying? So, when you're in an airplane and the airplane is going down, they say secure your mask first, then the person next to you. I say that to say I need to secure my mask before I'm worried about Bruce, before I'm worried about you, before you're worried about me. Secure your own mask and have your steady stream of oxygen before you're worried about the next person, because you can't help them, or if you help them, you could easily lose yourself while trying. You know what I mean? So there's a bunch of business offers on the table, like there always is, and I like to see how many fall through out of my percentages, out of my business offers, like how many actualize and how many go away. That would be a good, if you wrote down every business offer you got every day for a month to my entrepreneurs, and then at the end of that month, write down how many you actually followed up on how many actually bared fruit, meaning made you actual physical cash. I had a $20 business deal last week. Somebody needs something drawn for $20. It didn't take much, but I got it done. And they didn't want to pay me. And normally for a job like this, I would charge $100. I did it for 20 because they didn't have much money, and then they didn't pay the $20. And I was pissed because I felt like if I'm gonna do you a favor, the least you could do is return the favor. You're gonna underbid me, underpay me, and then make me wait. That's the problem with art. It's not nobody's priority. And as an artist, if you don't make that your priority, they will starve you to death. And then the other dude had a $300 piece of artwork. And he's riding around smoking cigars in one of them little three-wheel motorcycles, like a slingshot, like my brother has. Wasn't my brother, though. This was a guy in Florida. And he asked for some artwork. And he said, I'm going to get the check on Thursday. I had the check on Thursday, but I had to put it on something else. Yo, you always got to put it on something else. That's why you're not an effective businessman. That's why your restaurant is not, you maybe, I don't know why your restaurant isn't doing stuff, but I know my friends that was broke in high school, they broke now. My friends that was broke 20 years ago, they broke now. I know friends that had money that sold drugs that went to jail, came home, went legit, got regular jobs, and within 2 years had more money than me again. What does that mean? That means I'm not thinking about money in the right way. And to think about money in the right way, that don't even mean you can get advice from that person. Their advice might suck. You see what I'm saying? Just because they got money don't mean the way they get money is the way you gonna get money. So you don't even know if you getting the right advice when you talking to them. What works for one, it's like a girl you like. Everybody might like the girl, but do she like you back? You know what I'm saying? I used to have a friend named Boo. Every girl I like in the club, I'm 5'5.5", 5'6", with some heels. Listen, and Boo would try to talk to the same girl. 300 girls in the club, but he say, oh, if she like she like Sadler, then I could probably get her. That's a loser mentality, man. What a loser mentality. Because if she like me, give me that shot. He actually never took a girl away from me, but he always tried. It was enough to make going to the club with him not fun. So eventually we stopped hanging out. He's my boy still, but I know when it comes to women, he's a creep. And I don't like that. But a rich man can't tell a poor man how to get money. He can only tell you how he got money. Maybe you could copy him. Maybe you can't. But just because he told you how he got it, don't mean you could do the exact same thing and get the exact same outcome. It's not an exact science. It's not science at all. It's luck. But I guarantee you, you could talk to him about taxes. You could talk to him about a business plan. You could talk to him about business ethics. And one thing this rich guy told me, and he wasn't rich at the time, but he's rich now. He said, I spend an hour, 1 hour every day thinking about how I can get money. 1 hour every day. At the end of the week, you're sitting there with a notebook and you're spending an hour every day figuring out where your next money's coming from. There's no reason why you should be broke. You see, we like TV, we like movies, we like comic books, we like eating. When you cook food, you gotta go shopping. You gotta go shopping. So if there's nothing to cook. So when I have a billion ideas, but most of them cost $2,000, $3,000 to get started, and some of them will never happen. I would love to look back and say, I did that, I did this, I did that. You know how big my house would be if I did all the ideas that I think about? You think it's cluttered in here now? This is nothing in comparison to what it would look like if I did all my ideas. But in between these ideas, I gotta organize this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because without organization, there's chaos. And it's hard to make money in chaos. It's almost impossible. So the first thing I'm doing is clearing out the chaos. Getting my mind right. Getting my clothing right. Do I sell that car and get the $500, which ain't much, but it's in a drought right now during a pandemic? $500 might be groceries for a month, longer if you stretch it out right, way longer. You could be keeping that phone on. They said they're not gonna cut my phone off till May. T-Mobile called me and was like, "Yo, you've been with us for 9 years. You're going through hardships. We give you 60 days." I didn't even ask for the hardships. But come May, if I'm not working somewhere, click. So, I can put this on the phone bill, this on the groceries, this on the electric, and just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? The car taking up space anyway, it's not running. Forgot to tell y'all that. Sitting. The car in Philly, sitting. Car in San Diego, sitting. So I got 3 cars and not making no moves. What's a car if it don't move? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to fix. It costs more to fix than he's willing to give me. So I might call him back today. Y'all be safe out here, man. Once this room is organized, I can see the floor. So much clothes on the floor and stuff. I can see that floor. But I had to empty out my garage because the homeowners association was working on it. Now, when they fix up the garage, they fixed the garage. So now, half of this stuff can go back in the garage. And I could have did a green screen. Green screen is nothing but a green cloth. It hangs up in the background. And I could make it look fly. And then once I move the background, it's going to look like this behind it. But y'all not going to know. But with this, I'm walking the walk, talking the talk. Curtains is down. I got 3 black curtains right here. And a nice light. I could light it behind me. And I will. But I want to give y'all the real. That's what Suckatash is, man. It's me, raw, throwing everything in the pot. What's going on in my mind? What's going on in my world? Do I paint canvases all day? So when the COVID-19 is over, I'll have a big art gallery show and everybody love my art. Do I sit there and draw graffiti for kids' rooms and mail it out to their parents? Do I come up with an online scheme and do all my children's books just straight to digital? It's a lot going on right now. And it's a time to flourish. It's not the time to cower. Some people getting money in the drought. That's what I'm about. Getting money in the drought. That's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Work it through, work it out. That's what I'm about. Getting money in the drought. And some people gonna swim. Sink or swim. And y'all know what I would do. Y'all know what I would do. So, just wanted to give y'all an update with where I'm at. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But, let me just tell you what it is, though. Collectible toys. The Flash, given to me by Jeff Johns himself. Books on comedy. Pictures of my mom. Something cool for the background. Light up tracing paper for me to do artwork. Colored foam for me to do artwork. Hawk Girl box in case I gotta sell Hawk Girl, my Hawk Girl statue. It's my heart. Navigation. case the internet go out. So, art supplies, cords, a Wu-Tang towel from 1990 something, man, made by Wu-Tang. I went to Jamaica with Wu-Tang. They gave us those towels when we got there. I actually designed the towel. I should frame the towel, to be honest with you. Just call it a day. Comic books, a money box for when I sell stuff. I get money, I put it in a box when I'm a vendor, because I do a lot of art fairs. Won't be no art fairs for a while. Maybe the box is in the way. Do the box need to be right there? Probably not. So, these are the things I'm getting together, y'all. I'm gonna clean it up, clear my mind, get my office right, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Suckatash. So now, Suckatash. Wait. Before I go, I got one thing to say. Suckatash is when you throw everything in a pot. Goulash is the same thing. So I started to call this Suckatash. I started to call it Goulash. And which do y'all like better, Suckatash or Goulash? Put it in the comments below if you stuck around to the end. And as I grow my business, y'all get to see how it all came together, man. Hopefully next time when y'all come back, all these boxes going back in the closet. That's all artwork in there. Alright? Deuces. I don't even say deuces.
I